Now, with The Boys Season 5 coming to an end, with The Boys in general just coming to the end, and the episode dropping later tonight, I thought, I'd just make a quick video of stuff I feel like we need to see and just my predictions for the things that I feel like we're going to see in the last episode. Now, the last episode is like an hour and 5 minutes. It is confirmed to be an hour and 5 minutes, which is a bit worrying since, there's still so much we need to wrap up, and an hour and 5 minutes, keep in mind. So, yeah. So, let's just get started. So, I think this episode, what I think is going to happen is that I think on this episode, they're going to mainly focus on the boys. I think it's only going to be focused on the boys. It is only going to be the boys and Homelander. That's it. Mainly Butcher and Homelander's fight, because this is what the show has been leading up to. It has to end with Butcher and Homelander. This is what the whole show's been doing for, and it'd be pretty worthless if at the end freaking Kamiko killed Homelander, right? It has to be Butcher. It has to be. So obviously it's going to focus on them. And then I think the other characters, like the other parts of the Seven, like Sister Sage, maybe the Deep, depending if he dies here or not. Allfather, was his name Allfather? I can't remember. The church guy when he screams, he echoes. He, I think, is going to be, I don't know if he's going to die. That's the thing where it's just is he going to die or not? I don't know. But I think the other characters that we still need to be that their plots need to be wrapped up, I think are going to be in the other spinoffs. Like The Boys Mexico, which again, I hate that. I don't know why they're doing that, but whatever. But yeah, I think all the other characters, their kind of stories are going to kind of wrap up in the other shows. I think they're going to wrap up in The Boys Mexico. I think that's going to be a big one where they're going to wrap it up. Soldier Boy's another one that I just don't know if he's going to be in The Boys Mexico. Obviously, we know he's not going to be in the finale. Maybe he'll be an after credits thing or something, but we know he's not going to be in the episode. We know he's not. So again, people are theorizing maybe Vault Rising is a kind of or maybe it's a Better Call Saul kind of thing where, obviously Soldier Boy, we see the future, or we see the present and the past, because obviously we know Vault Rising is set in the past, obviously the rising of Vought and everything, but maybe it'll also be we see the present as well, and Soldier Boy, in the aftermath of everything about the finale. Anyways, enough of that. Let's just focus on the final episode. So for the final episode, I think there's a lot of things that are going to happen. Main thing I think we need to see, first of all, let's just go into this thing let's just do the things that I think we need to see. We need to see a scene with Butcher and Becca. That is a big thing we need to see. Just an emotional moment. Maybe it's a flashback. Maybe it's when Butcher visits Becca's grave, which we do see in the trailer. We see Becca's grave in the trailer. But we need something. We need something to, I feel for two reasons. One, to remind, the audience why Butcher is doing this. We need a reminder of, why is Butcher, why is Butcher doing this? Again, Becca is the reason Butcher even started going after Homelander. So I feel we need to do that. And to, kind of give Butcher and also kind of just more of a confidence boost and get this thing where the stakes are high. I feel we need that because the stakes are high. Butcher and Homelander, after 7 years, 5 seasons, it has come down to this, and we need this emotional moment. So we need it. So there has to be an emotional moment with them, and I think there's also another one. Obviously, the stakes are high. This has to be just a moment that is just this is it. I mean, this is the final episode of The Boys. Probably the final, Butcher's probably gonna die in this. He probably is. And this needs to be a big emotional moment. It has to be. Next, I think the rest of the boys also, I think, are going to not be fully focused, especially towards the end of the episode. I don't think the boys are going to be a main part of this. I think it's just going to be mainly Homelander and Butcher. Those are going to be the last two people at least for, you know, the final match. Whether there's more after and it's like the comics where Butcher starts to go insane and kills everyone, I don't know. But at least with the main parts of Homelander and Butcher, it's just going to be them. I feel like it has to be. I do think, you know, at the beginning to the middle of it is going to be kind of, you know, all the boys, you know, kind of going in and kind of taking care of like some of the little bits of like the main things that need to be done, but just a little less. Obviously, we see in the trailer Starlight takes the Deep. It looks like maybe at the end, like the beach scene is Starlight and the Deep, and maybe Starlight throws the Deep into the water, and obviously since the sharks and everyone freaking hate the Deep, maybe they just kill him there, and that's how he dies. Because, which actually, you know, maybe they suffocate him because the actor for the Deep has come out and said, you know, because an interviewer asked him, like, how would you like the Deep to die? And they said, yeah, I would like the Deep for some way, you know, for some reason for him to just drown. I think that'd be funny. He said that. So I do think that's a possibility that could happen. And for Homelander, I think we're going to kind of, I don't know. Homelander's interesting part. Like, I don't know how he's going to be, you know, at the beginning and the middle of the episode. I don't know how he's really going to be. We do see him and Ryan. We see Homelander and Ryan in a scene, so maybe they fight. I hope Ryan doesn't die. That would suck. I hope he doesn't die. But I think Homelander's kind of going to be trying to, I don't know, maybe find the boys or something. I don't know. Maybe be in the White House, take control, which is another thing. The Butcher finally has his famous crowbar. So, what I think is going to happen, and maybe, because they did post a poster of, you know, Butcher, the famous comic book scene of Butcher going up to the White House, you know, smiling, being happy, ready to, you know, go up there. So, hey, maybe it'll happen. And if so, hey, I'm all for it. I'm so excited for that. If that scene happens, I'm going to be so freaking, I'm actually going to be screaming when that comes out. Genuinely. But I'm freaking excited. And I hope this is a good finale. It's a bit worrying, only an hour and 5 minutes, but yeah, I hope it's good. Some of the reviewers have said it was good for a finale. Some things are not always perfect, but it was good. So I'm hoping for it. I'm excited for it. Hey, and check out my edits. I've been making pretty good edits out there. Of course, you already know I'm going to be making edits to the finale. Hey, if the finale is some masterpiece, I'll probably make a video on it too, like a min video. But yeah, that's about it. Oh, Ashley's also another one I completely forgot to mention. I don't know if Ashley's going to die. We do see Ashley running. Maybe. There's no Sister Sage also in this one. I don't know, though. Interesting. Anyways, that's about it, guys. Hope you all enjoy, and I'll see all of you guys in the next one. Bye.
We ain't done yet. Even if I have to drag your broken fucking carcasses over the finish line, we are going all the way. No matter the cost, till the job's fucking done. I'm gonna have you cunt. Every motherfucking one of you.
There's your fucking rage! Your self-respect!
Scorched earth, shock, and blood, and bone. You're all fucking welcome.